Oh, hello and happy holidays. Did you know the Tolarian Community College store has a limited number of surplus Kickstarter items, from these awesome Sizomorph dividers to playmats, tokens, and even gemstone amethyst spin downs bearing the TCC crest. All items are on hand and ship immediately, and domestic orders by this Friday, December 8th will arrive by Christmas Eve. International shipping available as well. Just go to TolarianCommunityCollege.com/store, and remember, all domestic orders placed by this Friday, December 8th will arrive by Christmas Eve. It's the end of 2023, and as this season draws to a close, we have had a whopping 45 secret layers. What a year it's been.
Professor! No secret lair alert!
Wait a minute.
No secret layer alert! No secret layer alert! No secret layer!
Oh.
No secret layer alert!
No secret lair alert!
No secret layer alert!
No secret lair alert!
No secret layer alert!
A problem with the new secret layer.
No secret.
No. We're not doing that today. We're gonna have a serious conversation. Gather round, everyone. Gather round. Silliness. So we've only had 45 secret layers in 2023, not reaching the fabled 52, which of course would have meant the equivalent of one per week. So from all of us here at Tolarian Community College, I want to wish you a... What's that sound? No, it's December 6th. It can't be. It can't be. It is!
No secret layer alert! No secret layer alert! No secret layer alert! No secret layer alert!
Even more secret layers, 9 of them. There's 9 new secret layers, and even as I am recording this, they're releasing more secret layers. A Doctor Who one, and I don't know what this is, but it's a secret layer alert, which brings the grand total of secret layers in 2023 to 54, plus the Doctor Who one, which is 55, whatever that other one is. I don't need to count it. I think it's a WPN exclusive or an early April Fool's joke, I don't know, but let's say we've had 55. We did more than one secret layer per week. God, yeah. Assuming they don't release any more, which, there's still a few weeks left in the year, so who knows, eh? Who knows? This video will look at financial worth, but there's something extra I'll also be talking about relating to artificial value of secret layer inflation. I've been noticing this with many of the foil versions of these drops, but before we get to that, let's start by just covering the secret layers and whether or not, financially speaking, they are worth it to buy. But first, do you have difficulty falling or staying asleep? Do you ever find yourself tossing and turning throughout the night? Do you see the citizens of Eldraine under the wicked slumber and think to yourself, I want that for myself? Luckily, today's video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. Did you know sleep issues can be caused by a mattress that isn't made for you? Everybody is different, which is why Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses that are customized for your unique needs. Plus, you can skip the inconvenience of going to the mattress store, since Helix ships everything directly to your door. I personally use Helix mattresses. I have my current one for over 2 years now, and I absolutely love it. All I had to do was fill out a quick sleep quiz. I'm a back sleeper and my partner is a stomach sleeper, but the Dusk Lux mattress we received is perfect for both of our needs. We've been sleeping so well on our mattress that I've convinced my family members and friends to also switch to Helix Sleep. This is a sponsorship, but that part is real, just what real life me has done. I really do sleep on this mattress every night, and I really do love it. But you don't have to just take my word for it. Helix offers a 100-night sleep trial, so you get more than 3 months to make sure you absolutely love it too. The best part is that Helix will deliver your mattress directly to you with free shipping in the United States. The mattress arrives in one box and is super easy to set up by yourself. Helix mattresses come with a 10-year warranty, and they offer flexible payment and financing options options, so a great night's sleep is never far away. I love my Helix mattress, and I really believe you would too. If you're looking for a better night's sleep that's tailored to your needs, check out Helix Sleep. Use the link in the description or go to helixsleep.com/Tolarian to get 20% off your Helix mattress, plus 2 free pillows for a limited time. Thank you, Helix Sleep, for sponsoring this video. First up, hey look! It's topical video game character Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider. Can Mario and Master Chef be far behind? Oh no, wait, they already did a Master Chef secret lair, right? No, silly me, I was thinking of Fortnite. Well anyway, here she is in her own mechanically unique card that you can only get via ordering this secret lair online. Yay? Question mark? In addition to Lara Croft, this secret lair features reprints of Search for Azcanta and Bow of Nylea, both of which have only ever been reprinted on the list. So that's really good. And never mind the flavor of including Academy runes, that too has never been reprinted in anything except master sets since its release in Time Spiral. Shadowspear has also only been reprinted on the list and in Lord of the Rings as a Realms and Relics box topper. And also, hey, you get a treasure token. Yay for tokens and secret layers again. That brings us up to 7 cards total and a solid slate of needed reprints. But without being able to put a price on Lara Croft, the total value here is only $27 and change. Foil value is much better at just under $50, and again, Lara Croft will likely be worth a couple of bucks. So I'm actually gonna say the overall grade on this secret lair is a solid B. Or at least it would be a solid B if they hadn't raised the price on this and only this secret lair, where instead of $29.99 for the non-foil, they are asking $39.99, and instead of $39.99 for the foil, they want a whopping $49.99. By charging more, the value in this lair is under more scrutiny, and I'm giving it a C. Did they want more because there's more cards, or because it's Lara Croft? I don't know, but financially speaking, this is just a C, and that's probably pretty generous. I may still not be a fan of offering mechanically unique cards like Lara Croft via secret layers, but Wizards of the Coast has proven that they'll honor their word to create a Universes Within version, eventually, so it's fine. And hey, at least she doesn't look like Angelina Jolie. Or maybe that's a negative? Well, either way, it's not like Wizards of the Coast would go so far as to have a real-world actor's likeness on a Magic card, right? Next up, we have a secret lair featuring cards all illustrated with real-world actors' likenesses on Magic cards. It's Jeff Goldblum, the secret lair. Do you get it? Do you get the joke here? It's Jeff Goldblum, and he's on every card. God damn, that's funny. It's like a Twitter GIF in Magic card form. Life finds a way. You know how people post those GIFs of Jeff Goldblum, like without his shirt on? Now that's a Magic card. Looking forward to getting Magic cards of Homer stepping backwards into the bushes for Teferi's protection. And that guy with the exploding, I don't know the reference of that one GIF, the guy with the exploding idea. It's like Brainstorm. Yeah. So yeah, it's Jeff Goldblum on Magic cards. Hey, maybe the first ever foil printing of an egg token will be worth $30 by itself. It better be, because the total value of these cards is $6 in non-foil. $6 worth of cards. And wow, $9 whole in foil. Would you like to spend $30 to $40 for $6 to $9 worth of Magic cards? If so, this secret lair is for you. Grade is a fail, a big fail. This secret lair not only fails, but it also gives you the feeling that you get when your parents try and be cool. Thank you, next. Oh hey, we're not done with Jurassic Park yet, as next up it's Secret Lair Jurassic World Life Breaks Free, featuring Atali, a 30-cent card, who was also chosen as a Secret Lair card less than a year ago in the Just Add Milk drop. So most, if not all of these cards have also been reprinted in Commander decks or special guest slots recently. And also, is it just me or does the color scheme on these look weird? It's a blue color scheme on a green card, and they have Atali as a T-Rex and Regisaur Alpha as a Spinosaurus? That should be reversed. I feel like they got the art swapped here and just aren't admitting it. Dinosaur fans do actually care about this kind of accuracy. Anyway, Rampaging Ferocidon sees some play in red aggro and Pioneer, and so it carries with it a $5 price tag, but the heavy hitter here is Polyraptor, the dinosaur who ethically engages in multiple romantic relationships and carries a price tag of, wow, just under $25. Nice. But that's pretty much where all the value is, as the total value for non-foil non-foil is $32, and the foil is $40 and change. Again, almost all of the value being on that poly sword. I guess this secret layer is a C. It's satisfactory in financial value. Nothing to write home about, though my concerns about the art really do add a lot of hesitation to this layer. Next up, stop the clock, because we have Tales of the Time Stoppers and a first in all of Secret Lair history, or even Magic the Gathering history, because it's the first ever non-foil printing of Nexus of Fate. Elderly Magic the Gathering players will remember the problems that this card caused when it was offered as an exclusive buy-a-box promo oh so long ago, let alone the fact that, yeah, there's never been a non-foil version of this card. Currently selling for $15 in foil, I wouldn't be surprised if the non-foil version carried a higher price tag, assuming people like the art, which, I don't know, art is subjective, but I feel this secret layer suffers from an overly complex art direction, something that has been plaguing recent secret layers. Many Magic the Gathering players have indeed voiced their concerns over the readability of cards like this. There's been not one but two prominent articles which have come out regarding this issue, which I will link in the video description. But more importantly, it also suffers from what I am starting to call a false foil value. As you'll see in a moment, the non-foil value on this secret layer is terrible, but there's a really high foil value because so many of the cards have only seen one prior foil printing. What exactly do I mean by false foil value? When I say false foil value, I mean that if you blindly add up what the cost is to buy the foil versions of many of these secret layers, you get some outrageously high number, but that number is only outrageously high because the secret layer contains a card or two that has only had a foil printing from a very old set, like some weird random card from original Kamigawa block. So you add it up and you go, oh wow, the $200 of foils for $40? I'll take 4. But that value is not entirely accurate, as the cards themselves do not often have much non-foil value because they don't really see play. And a true foil printing of the card in just a regular set would likely tank the value dramatically. So I've just selected a handful of old foils here from other secret layers. These are the foil values that these cards had at the time of their secret layer. You can see this card Higure the Stillwind had $122 of value in its foil, and Xantia Sleeper Agent didn't even have a foil version. You add all of this up, and you've got $157 worth of value plus whatever that Xantia would fetch. But here's why I say it's a false foil value. Looking now at what the cards in that drop would go for if you were to buy them as singles, the Stillwind isn't going for $100, it's only $12. Xantia Sleeper Agent, despite this being the only foil version of them, is only $5. And this is just a random selection of cards, but it would only be worth about $37, not even the value of a foil secret layer. And that's where that idea of a artificial inflation of value is coming from. And it's happening more and more. I'm seeing it done more and more to create that false foil value for drops that really don't have that value in them. Fans of the television show The Wire might think of this technique as trying to juke the stats. The Wire. See, I'm hip. I watched The Wire. Oh God, did I just breathe into the world that we're getting a Wire secret layer? No. Wizards of the Coast could never afford to license that. We'll probably only end up with a Treme secret layer. And all of that results in a secret layer such as this, which has only, yikes, $8 worth of cards in it, plus I suppose whatever Nexus of Fate will go for. But even if it's going for $15, which the foil version is, that's still not even worth what they're selling it for. And yet the foil value here is at $65. Now it is fair to note that this isn't as egregious as some of the secret layers we've had in the past, or a few more that we're about to look at, but all in all, I have to financially grade this secret layer as a D for non-foil and a C for foil. I just don't think the value is there, even in foil where I feel there is more illusion than reality. Speaking of false foil value, next up we have the Micas Synth, which only has 3 cards in it, and yet, wow, the amount of first-time foil reprints in this drop is absurd. Micas Synth Golem has only received 1 foil printing, and that was way back in 5th Dawn, a set that was released almost 20 years ago. Some of you listening weren't born yet. Oh my god. Micas Synth Lattice was reprinted for Battle Bond and had maintained a solid $60 to $70 price tag until this secret layer was announced, and the card took a nosedive to $30, which is a good thing. shipping. Wellspring is an 8-cent card. Its inclusion here is due to it having the Micas Synth name, but since it's only ever had one foil printing, we have that illusory $10 price on it, which I do not think will carry over. But while the foil value of Wellspring is likely false, as I've described, the non-foil value of the other 2 cards indicates that they are some solid inclusions, whether in non-foil or foil, and while I do wish we had figured out a way to put a couple extra cards in here just to increase the total number that you're getting for your $30 or $40, I'll give this secret layer a C and B grade respectively. Next up is Secret Layer Gift Wrapped. Cards are done in a style. That style includes a Giver of Runes, a modern powerhouse in Hammer Time, and one of the more valuable cards in the drop at just under $10 each. Also included in a art style is Cathartic Reunion, a 9-cent common. Was this meant as a popper drop? Because in addition to a Cathartic Reunion, there's popular popper cards, Distant Melody, great for your elf decks or possibly even slivers in popper, but only 22 cents. And Moments Peace, a more needed popper reprint at the extremely and very expensive for popper price of $1.22. The other big card here is Homeward Path, another just under $10 reprint that will bring the total non-foil value of this drop up to $20.75. Not the best use of your $30. That's what you get when 3 out of 5 cards are popper commons. Foil value is inflated due to Moments Peace being a $20 foil, though Giver is a solid piece here. Grade is a D for the non-foil and a C for the foil. Not a very interesting collection of cards, in my opinion, and I'm sorry, but the art style does nothing for me. Next up, we have the showcase styles for Lost Caverns of Ixalan, featuring 5 favorite legendaries from the tropical dinosaur-infested isle. Admiral Beckett Brass is a first-time foil reprint, hence the fact that this 30-cent card carries a nearly $9 value in foil. Again, I think this is a perfect example of a false foil value, which you might keep in mind as we look at both Kumina and Vona, who are also first-time foil reprints, and whose values, as you'll see in a minute, add credence to my theory they are juking the stats with an emphasis on low-value cards that have high-value foil versions. Art is subjective, but very much to my liking here, because it does the ever-growing rare thing of having the cards look like the characters they are depicting, and also look different from one another. What a concept! Sadly, the high-value card of the 5 is Elenda, the Dusk Rose at $3, meaning it's a downhill drop from there, leading to a $7 secret layer in non-foil. $7 of cards? Come on, you can do better than this. And the very inflated $45 foil value. I'm gonna say this is a fail and a D. What do you think? Fail and a D? Fail and a D. Secret layer philosophy really is in need of a change, I think. As to might be my own philosophy on card values, as you'll see in this next secret layer. Next up, we have Secret Layer Through the Wormhole, which should really just be called Secret Layer. These 5 cards go in every commander deck, because they do. Set in a space style, we have Arcane Signet, Lightning Greaves, Soul Ring, Thought Vessel, and Command Tower. 5 cards that it's hard to justify not running in just about every commander deck. The art style here is Outer Space, and when I look at a couple of these cards, I really don't like how indistinct they look. The Lightning Greaves is pretty indistinguishable here. I could switch the names on these and not really notice a difference. Again, art is subjective, but what we have is a situation where these are staple cards that do not command a high price tag, as they are printed in just about every commander precon. Now, I've talked about this before, such as when they did the Dan Frazier Signets. I actually think there is an argument to be had for offering low-cost staples in a distinctive art style, but ultimately it's $6 of value in non-foil and $10 of value in foil, and I don't really have a solid grade here, because all 5 of these cards have a place in your commander deck. And if you like the art style, then yeah, that's great. I was okay with the Dan Frazier Signets, but I don't like 5 basic lands for this same price. I think the answer really lies in the fact that Wizards of the Coast could have maybe taken 5 high-value, ubiquitous cards and put them alongside these here. Imagine if they had taken those 5 Ikoria Commander Precon cycle cards, or any number of higher-priced commander staples and attached them from here. What do you think? Is that the proper solution? I'm still not convinced. So for the time being, I'm gonna leave this as grade not available, with the acknowledgement that we saw a similar situation in the past that I was in favor of, but I'm now starting to change my mind on. In the end, the real grade that matters is yours. And remember too, I have said that it is okay to buy a secret layer that doesn't have the financial value, but does have an art style that you enjoy. And at least here, all the cards see play, so it's a tough one. But what isn't a tough one is Paradise Frost, the collection of 5 snow-covered lands for $30 and $40. Whether or not you like or dislike this art style, it is hard to deny that selling 5 lands, even snow-covered lands, for $30 and $40 is not the way to go. If you'd like to know why I feel so strongly about this, I have an entire video where I explain in detail that Wizards of the Coast needs to revise its secret layer policy on basics, and yes, that includes snow-covered basics. We've seen them offer 100 cards for $100 before, with half of those cards being in foil. We've seen them continue to offer 100 cards for $150 with the 2 Commander precons this year, and I think that demonstrates that they could be offering us bigger land packages, such as 5 to 10 of each of these basics. And thus, beautiful artwork aside, I'm standing by the statement that 5 basic lands is just not worth it for $30 and $40. And so there we go. That's all. Oh no, wait, it's not all the secret layers, because we're also getting the new Doctor Who secret layer that I just found out about literally today. It's got all original card designs, so there you go. Who knows what the value will be on this? It's all original designs. You got the Doctor again. And you know I love Doctor Who, but there is a mistake on one of the cards in this secret layer. You see, that's not really the Celestial Toymaker. It's Count Olaf in disguise.
You haven't the faintest idea.
And unlike when they put Bruce Campbell on a Magic card, with Neil Patrick Harris, they remembered to make it legend, wait for it,
Dairy. Legendary.
Doesn't even cost 5, high five. Though people incorrectly think his nemesis is the Doctor, when in fact his nemesis is Captain Hammer, corporate tool. All right, that's all my Neil Patrick Harris references. I don't have a Doogie Howser one. Sorry. Make your Doogie Howser secret layer joke in the comments below. And remember, the Tolarian Community College store has a limited number of surplus Kickstarter items in it, from Sizomorph dividers to playmats and tokens and genuine gemstone amethyst spin downs. All items are on hand and ship immediately, and domestic orders by this Friday, December 8th will arrive by Christmas Eve. And international shipping is available as well. Just go to TolarianCommunityCollege.com/store. And I hope very much this video has been of some help to you. You can help me out just by watching another video, like last Monday's Shuffle Up and Misplay episode, where we see what happens when you take a game of Commander and mix it with VH1's pop-up video. What's pop-up video, you ask? What's VH1? Ask your grandparents. Anyway, go watch. And hey, remember, if you're looking for a great night's sleep, look no further than Helix Sleep. I absolutely love my Helix mattress, and I really think you would too. If you're looking for a better night's sleep that's tailored to your needs, check out Helix Sleep. Use the link in the description or go to helixsleep.com/Tolarian to get 20% off your Helix mattress, plus 2 free pillows for a limited time. A better night's sleep is just a Helix away. Thank you, Helix Sleep, for sponsoring this video. Next time, it's the lost episode of Shuffle Up and Play, an episode we thought we could never air because it's got so many misplays. But we sat down with our judges and marked every misplay we could, and now it's time for you to watch along and see if you can catch them before we do. Are you ready to shuffle up and misplay?
Glad we caught that. It is a good combo, yeah.
Why would you do that to me?
Well, you're out of mana, though.
How many? So Celestis trigger when it switches or no?
Oh, Urza.
Essentially, if you weren't following what just happened, this is still in my hand.
How could you not be following what was happening? This is the point where the Magic Online client crashes.
Yeah.
It blows up.